Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Now I know I said in some places that I didn't think Selena was coming back with a part two, but she's gotten her computer together and she's back. So let's get into it. So child, Selena didn't waste no time getting into part two. She was talking about So Gucci, she calls her Triple S. She said um that So Gucci was staring her down. She said since she's gotten the show, she's cleaned up her Instagram. There was some pictures of her and her daughter on there with some spicy words. And she said, "You'll never catch me with my daughters with pictures like that." Now, I don't know what she's talking about, but clearly it's something that was on her page that's not there now. She was like, JJ's not a truth teller, right? She said she combed the girl's hair. His mom combed the girl's hair. She said she went to all the school events. She was involved in that, and they only knew him when she asked him to come up to the school. She said also she doesn't know what he could have told So Gucci. He's a single father. He's taking care of these girls. Selena has run out on them. She's for the streets. She's abandoned her children. She said that he's been telling these same fibs since Bring It. So Selena kind of cleared up all the rhetoric about people saying that she was out all night in the clubs all night. She said that she was like a martini girl, a Coors Light girl, a Miller Light girl, a Bud Light girl. You know, I guess she did promotions for that. And she would leave one club. She mentioned the M Bar. She said she would leave the M Bar and go to another club. She said she was at work when she was out at night. That's what she said she was doing. Y'all remember when I interviewed JJ and he said that Selena had a really good head on her shoulders and she was going to be a nurse? Well, Selena said that JJ didn't want her to be a nurse because he was afraid she was going to leave him for a doctor. She said yes, after she left him for good, she continued to work in the bars and stuff like that because she had to pay her own bills. And she said sometimes, yes, she would go out, you know, but she was like, she was trying to work because she had to pay her bills. Child, Selena said that JJ called her mother and told her mother that she was on narcotics because she would be shaking her leg and rocking back and forth. She said she had anxiety at the time when she was with him. Now this right here, Selena, I'm gonna need you to get this together because she says she has high blood pressure medicine and she hasn't opened the bottle. Girl, I'm gonna need you to take your medicine because that's important. So she addressed the Cliff situation. She said that people ask how could she and Latrice be real good friends. She said because Latrice is a very confident woman and she knows nothing is going on with her and Cliff. She said that was like 20 some odd years ago when she was trying to leave JJ. So she said there's nothing there. And I guess, Latrice don't have nothing to worry about. Okay. She said So Gucci was reaching for a storyline when she said that allegedly she and Latrice and Cliff were in a entanglement. She was like, that's not it when she heard that on the show. So she's really cleared a lot of things up. She said as far as Bringing is concerned, she said she was the one that brought So Gucci's name up as being JJ's fiance on the show. They weren't married. People thought that she and JJ were married, but they were not. She thanked Latrice for watching over her girls at the reunion because she was like, she heard that it had got rough with JJ and the girls. And she also said at the end that it was a comment that she saw, someone saying that Selena has sent her girls to do her dirty work. And she said, no, I did not do that. That's not what I do. She said she's always encouraged the relationship with JJ and the girls, right? Because she said it actually bothers her when they don't get along. She said, but the girls find it hard to talk to JJ. And she was really happy for them at the reunion for standing up for themselves. But sometimes they feel like they can't talk to him. So Selena said that Gucci had tweeted something negative about Star in her baby shower. And she was comparing them. And she was saying that Selena had the girls in a lawn chair, but she had her daughter in king and queen chairs. Now, Selena made the difference between because Dee's baby shower was actually outside. But During that time, it was during COVID when people were doing drive-by birthdays and drive-by things like that. So D had an actual drive-by baby shower. So it was outside, and Gucci didn't have to pay any overhead because it was COVID. So that's that. So she talked about the girls not being able to talk to JJ, and they just really talk to her, and she wants to keep open relationships with her daughters because she wants them to come to her. She also talked about doing Bring It. There was something at JJ's house, and the girls can come, and she's allegedly saying that it's because of So Gucci that JJ didn't want the girls to come. I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. So y'all remember Selena made that post about somebody's married, pregnant, engaged, and something else? She said that JJ came over and they all had a conversation about it. So he knew that Star was pregnant. And she said that he got mad that Selena posted the announcement and made it seem like nobody didn't know. So when Sophia mentioned it, he acted like he was surprised. She said that they didn't know that he didn't tell his wife. And that's not her fault because he was there and found out before everybody else. So Selena watched my interview that I did with So Gucci, and she heard when I asked her how would she feel if Selena got on the show. And of course, So Gucci said, she didn't have a problem with it, but Selena would have to get her own storyline. Selena said that she would never use Gucci for her storyline. She said she has her own storyline. And she also said that Gucci may be upset because she stated that Bill Collective is her platform. Now, she talked about how D goes in on her and her girls, but she said that Sophia told her daughter, one of her daughters, to go in on D. Now, I just don't believe that, but that's what she said. So Selena said she'd been on film before, and she just finished shooting the movie. It's a Tubi movie, and I think it's called something about somebody's baby mama. So be on the lookout for that. Child, Selena said Glenn ain't got nothing on JJ. Selena went on to say that she had nothing to do with her wedding. She said she got off of work, she got home, and JJ said, we're getting married today. Her grandmother and JJ had the wedding all set up. They had the preacher, they had the food. She said that it was at his mother's house. And she said she didn't have anything to wear, and I think she had to wear like her grandmother's usher dress from church. It sounds like she did not want to marry JJ, right? She just got off work. She got home. He said, we get married today. Could she not have said no? Like, why did she go through with it? I would like to know that. Now, she's made a lot of claims about her son as far as JJ's concerned. JJ is the only father that her son has known. And eventually, he knew his dad as he got older, from my understanding. And she said that when he was in school, Child Protective Services was called. He had bruises on his arm, and she had to go get her son. And they said that her son was not allowed to go back in the house with JJ. Now, this is all alleged, and this is pretty heavy allegations. So I wasn't there, so it was alleged. Charles Selena said that $2,000 JJ gave Star at the baby shower. He took it back after the shower. Child, and she said she gonna give So Gucci some advice. She said stop cursing out the Selena fans. And she said she doesn't curse Gucci's 3 fans out. This is crazy. Now, the house you talked about is not Sophia and JJ's current home. That's their home that they built. So this was a house, I guess, after Selena left, he was still in it. So she said it still has her name on it. Okay. She continues to say that JJ and Gucci keep her name in their mouth, right? Now, she is making a video, 2 videos with their name in her mouth. I know this is her telling her story, but this is kind of you doing the same thing. Now, she also said that she has turned Gucci on to photographers, makeup artists, hairstylists. So clearly there has been some type of communication where they were able to talk at some point. Communication is just done now. That's what it sounds like to me. So we can talk about part 2. It was a little redundant for me. We've heard all this before. And it was kind of, I would like to hear what she's done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's two people in the situation. So we can talk about it. It's your girl Millie Chun. Bye, y'all.